do be like that. But yeah. But yeah, I had it all set up here. It's kind of weird playing Mario with a Pro Controller, not gonna lie. But you know what? That's how it be. So yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia with this game because this was probably my first home console Mario game I played. That was like 2D. My first like just home console played like I just played ever in general was Mario Sunshine. I remember watching my brother just run around in Delfino Plaza for hours, not knowing what to do, and that was just the most entertaining thing for some reason. But yeah, I guess we'll just start. I'm gonna probably be speedrunning this a little bit because you know I know most of the secret exits and stuff like that. So we're probably just gonna see how fast I can beat this. It's not a speedrun or anything. Is there actually a time limit? Oh. Oh. No, it doesn't look like it's good. Oh. But yeah. I don't want that overpowered. You could skip the cutscene in this game actually. But yeah, we're just gonna see how fast I can run through this and see how far we can get in the stream. I guess I can probably get to one stream. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, let's do this. Oh, and my controls are. I don't think I have programmed a run button. Oh, now. Gotta love it. Gotta love, you know, gotta love the stuff. Oh, I programmed it for, yeah, I programmed it for a controller here. Oh, okay, there we go. It's backwards for some reason. Okay, here, let me change that. Great start, me. Great start, great start. Thank you for being so patient, Dolphin. I appreciate it. Two should be. Okay, let's try that. No, I don't know why Brilliant job, me. I was so prepared for this stream. So prepared. You know what? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, right here. Doesn't really matter that much. We're not gonna really go for star bonus here. I'm more just trying to get to the end. Might have to just change up a little bit, but I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I like the fun. I don't know why.
Mario time!
I can use a real Wii remote for it. I think that's a thing you can do on Dolphin. So let me go grab a real Wii remote and I'll see if I can set this up here. do that sort of thing, right? Oh, Genshin, okay. They seem really interested in Genshin Impact. No, these guys aren't Genshin players. They went outside. Everyone knows Genshin Impact players don't touch grass. Oh, I came here late, so I don't know what this looks like, but judging by the last Marvel game, it probably won't be very good. See, this looks okay, but I feel like just like the last Avengers game, it's not gonna do very hot, you know? You feel me? Like, last Avengers game just did not do hot at all. Also, why is it so lopsided like that? Give me a second here. Okay, good. I was so worried that they were just gonna announce I was so worried they're just about to say that's all we have to show for today, because that would not. Oops. Okay, I finally got all the tech stuff worked out, and they're going on break. So, this gives us a good chance to go to here, and yeah, looks like everything is running smoothly. So, honestly, I rate IGN a 7 out of 10. Not gonna lie. That was so funny of me, so quirky, so cool to say. Ugh. It looks 7 out of 10, honestly. This shows this chat is cancer. Jeez. Ugh. Oh, I love advertisements. So fun. Oh, wait, that Kirby figure was dope, actually. Wait a minute. That's cute. That's how you get me. So is this just IGN ads at this point? I'm confused. Like, is this just... Oh, wow. I'm just waiting for the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl announcement. They're going to announce 2 more characters. It's probably going to be like Aang and Korra or something like that, but, you know, characters we already know because of the box art, but, you know. That's how it be. How long is this, actually? Here, let me see. How long is Gamescom? Roughly 2 hours. I mean, it started 5 hours ago, but, you know, that's viable, I suppose. Thanks, Google. I appreciate it. I always appreciate only the brilliantest of answers from Google.com. So just incredibly knowledgeable. This looks okay. Doesn't really look like a PS5 game, honestly. Definitely needs more cleaning up, in my opinion. It just looks like a PS4 game to me. I don't know. Probably because it is going to be on PS4 because they like money. But, you know, it looks like it's held back by that fact. Man, this chat is just garbage. What the heck? Yo, they got the Red Bull. They got the gamer juice. Sheep moment. Ah, yes, I must consume all that this company produces. Average Nintendo fan moment. Did somebody say Mario 3D All-Stars for $80? I must purchase consume product. Oh no. I actually care about this. Wait a minute. Lego Star Wars is like one of my favorite games. Specifically, the complete saga. Before the sequel trilogy was introduced, which is hot garbage, absolutely awful. I could talk about the Star Wars sequels for hours upon end. But honestly, Lego games just have so much charm to them. Oh, it looks amazing. But I don't know if I want to pick this up just because the sequels are in it, honestly. I just hate the sequels so much. They're just, you know, it's, yeah. Like, I don't want to see this. Like, I hate you, Ray. Leave me alone. No amount of charming Lego-ness is going to save you from being a horribly written character. some of the sequel moments that weren't that popular, you know. So the entirety of the sequels? Yeah, wasn't that supposed to come out like spring this year? Oh, apparently there was a new Battlefield trailer as well. We have to look at that afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's coming to an end pretty soon. Oh, I just realized I haven't had chat pulled up on my phone. Ooh. I heard of this actually. This looks so fun. Are you kidding? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is dope. That's always been popular. I don't really see this as a sort of like a resurgence, really. Like, you feel me? Ooh, this looks against YouTube terms of service. It does remind me of BattleBlock Theater actually. I get kind of Behemoth vibes from it actually. This kind of looks interesting. Yeah. It's very interesting, that's for sure. Um do we get to see any gameplay though? Like how do you play what do you play? Is it a roguelike? It would seem like it'd be like a roguelike game for me. Oh. Oh, yep. It looks like a roguelike to me. Dang, this art style looks super cool actually. The art style is really cool. It gives me like Paper Mario vibes, but if they weren't paper. Feel me? Yeah, that definitely looked interesting. Honestly, for me, the indie games always take the cake. Cause to be honest, AAA games are just, you know, they don't surprise me, I guess I should say. Indie games are always willing to try something new and you know, things along those lines, but I feel like with AAA studios, they just because they're AAA studio, they get to play it safe, and I don't really like that very much. Presented by an insurance company. Well, no way. Man, that Cult of the Lamb looks amazing. I can't wait to buy some insurance. What is this? Is that Barry B. Benson from the hit action movie, The Bee Movie? Oh. Fortnite moment. Yo, was that Sora from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch? I'm waiting for you to rate a game anything more than a 7. I'm hilarious. What? Excuse me? I just cringed so hard. Oh. IGN on TikTok must be a nightmare. Ooh. Okay, I want that figure actually. Wait a minute. Oh, Dark Magician Girl figure. Wait a minute. They know who they're catering to. Wait, what website is this? Wait a minute. I need that Kirby figurine. Is it just on IGN.com? IGN store. Oh, not. Ooh. A Kirby figure. There we go. Why must they play with my heart this way? Yo, it's Jeff Keighley from hit show The Game Awards, aka the Super Smash Bros. Announcement show. And the show where they wrongfully decided that The Last of Us Part 2 is Game of the Year and not Animal Crossing New Horizons. Whoa, so cool, so epic. Oh, this is 2019. This is where I watched the entire thing, waiting for a Smash announcement, and it never happened, and I was very sad. Is it delayed for you guys? Let me refresh it. Yeah, it's delayed. I don't know if that's the stream or. Okay, this looks interesting, I guess. I don't know. Usually licensed games, they don't turn out so hot. They rarely do, in my opinion. I don't. The only really licensed game that I find always is just a solid banger is Lego games. Lego games always just hit. They always do. Oh dang, so they're basing it off of the comics. Okay. That's actually that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, someone in chat just said no thanks. Yeah, I think that's just the general consensus. Like, I don't think people are willing to blow $80 just for a chance of the game being good, considering the outcome of the last Avengers game. That did not do so hot. Yeah, let's see. God, I love how there's a compilation of all the glitches. See, this is what it's gonna turn out. No matter what they're talking about in the background right now, whatever this guy is talking about, this is what it's going to look like. That's not the stream lagging, that's just the game freezing. It stopped working. That's what it's going to look like, on PS4 at least. Just like that. Don't buy this game, guys. I mean, I'll probably be wrong. Hopefully they learned from this game, but like, yeah, just look at that. Like, the camera is abominable. Like, it looks nice, yes, but look, like, yeah, it's Ubisoft will be proud. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing, because it's a Disney game basically. Disney doesn't care about the quality of the products that they're pushing out because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the quality of the products that they're pushing out because it's Marvel. And they know that people will just slurp that stuff up. Just, no matter how good it is, people are gonna go and go, me like Iron Man, me consume product, and then that's how it's gonna go. And even for kids and things like that as well, their mom's gonna be like looking for a game for Jimmy, and then they go, oh, well, Jimmy likes superheroes, and there's this superhero game. That's why. It's also the thing with, I don't know if this is $80 or not. It might, but if it's anything below that, that's immediately like a dang. That's a snag for parents. That's why Race with Ryan on the Switch isn't completely pulled from shelves, because parents see that and they don't know the difference between Mario Kart being a really good game and Race with Ryan being a cheap knockoff. They just see them both as racing games, and Race with Ryan is cheaper, and so they buy Race with Ryan instead of Mario Kart. It's things like that. I'm not saying that this is to the extent of Race with Ryan. It obviously has effort put into it, and it looks pretty clean, but everyone thought that Avengers looked clean at first, and then the game actually came out. That was a little rant. That's my bad, but yeah, I don't know. It's always like this. Oh. It looks like the guys who are talking about it, though, are pretty passionate about it, though, considering it's based off of a pretty obscure arc of the comics. So I'm hoping that this game doesn't fall to the same fate as Avengers. I'm hoping it's actually good, because it looks pretty cool. Like, look at these visuals. These are sick. I don't know if this is a cutscene or not, or if this is probably cutscene visuals, but you know. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, yes, the tried true practice of releasing an unfinished game and then giving the illusion of free updates to pad out the game to its intended form for release. Very epic. Gotta love the illusion of more content and, you know, sentiment. See, like, Ghost Rider looks pretty cool, but past that, like, see, that sounds like an interesting concept, but I don't know. I'm also probably just fed up with Marvel at this point. It's just being shoved down my throat every time I go anywhere. It's, you know. Oh, so that was interesting to say the least. I don't know. They sure did talk about the Midnight Sun Marvels game for a long time. Oh, they're teasing me with this ad again. I want the Kirby figure so bad. Oh. Yeah, honestly, the only Marvel game that I really think, like, when I immediately see it, I'll know, like, oh, this is probably going to be good, would be Spider-Man games. Spider-Man games are always pumped out with quality, I feel like, rather than just, you know, Disney being like, we need a new game, let's make this. But hopefully the new Marvel game breaks the mold a little bit. Oh, Hungry Box, let's go. Average League of Legends player. What happened to them showing Smash? No. I was so excited when I saw HBox. I was like, oh, are they going to talk about Melee and Melee HD? Oh, monkey brain activate. I love how they're just showing the same ads over and over and over again. Like, come on, buy our product, man. You know you want to tune into this guy talking about shows you've already seen. You know you want to. Yo, what? What? That's sick. Wait, I thought we didn't have that technology yet. I thought we could only do that with, like, water. What? He seems like a nice guy. I want to be friends with him. No. What? I'm so confused. So this is like theme park simulator? This looks interesting. It kind of gives me mobile game vibes. Is the only thing. Like, I don't know. What is Gamescom? It's Gamescom. They just show games, and it's not as possible, or not possible, but it's not as popular as something like the Game Awards or oh, we got a little lag on the stream here. Is that on my? Yeah, that's my bad. There you go. It's not as big as something like E3 or the Game Awards, but mostly because some studios don't have a very big presence. I know Microsoft and Sony attend because I believe there's some Halo Infinite news and stuff like that, but I know Nintendo doesn't really, Nintendo is like that. Yeah, I don't know. This looks like a mobile game, but on PS5 at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bored. I'm still thinking about that Lego Star Wars game, though. Like, man, I don't know. The prequels, man. The prequels, man. They're just, they're just not good. Like, oh, no, sorry, not the prequels. The sequels. I mean, the prequels aren't good either, but they're just hilarious. And I'd argue the prequels are better than the sequels. Um, So it's capitalism simulator? Very cool. Thank you. I've always wanted to be an oil baron. Super epic. Yeah, I don't know. I know there's gonna be one on Thursday, and there's gonna be a Nick All Star Brawl announcement. Um, I think Dora the Explorer would be sick, honestly. Dora the Explorer in Nick All Star Brawl, I would main Dora. I would main Dora immediately. Like, you know, imagine she just takes a just Glock out of her backpack. Just Dora, more like to die. Haha, I got him. I love how they're showing the same gameplay over and over again. This is super unique and super interesting. Oh, I'm so encapsulated by this gameplay. Well, apparently there was stuff on Elden Ring that I missed. Hopefully they talk about that. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a cool novelty, but I don't think it's something that you buy and you like sit down and you play for like a really, really long time. I'd have to see what the price of the game is, because like if it's like anything, uh, if it's anything over $60 Canadian, yeah, it's gonna be a no go for me. Oh, by the way, when I'm talking about money, I'm talking about Canadian dollars. So earlier, when I was saying if a game costs $80, that's 80 Canadian because our money sucks. So it'd be 60 USD for all the Americans out there. Yeah, it looks like a Sims game, but like only focused on one part of the Sims. I'm sold. I'm sold on the game now. I can employ capitalism into making people pay money to go to the bathroom. Oh, you already know I'm gonna do that. This is just gonna be disappointing customers simulator. I'm definitely sure that all of that fake excitement was totally, totally real, and he's definitely not just like meh. Wait, what? Excuse me? What? I'm so confused. This guy is just spewing What? What? I just heard something about Pac-Man kissing game characters and restraining order, and I'm very confused. Oh my. Oh yeah, my favorite franchise, Fortnite. Man, this is too early. Dream? Dream Minecraft Manhunt moment? These are actually pretty fun. I watched the Cuphead devs react to the speedrun. That one was pretty fun, but yeah, I don't know. That one was pretty old, I think. So I don't know what it's like now. Yeah. Me! Can't wait for him to cover Boku no Pico. Pac-Man and Fortnite at 331.50? Wait, what? Okay, I don't really care what these guys are gonna say. 331.50. Is this guy capping? Nah, he's capping. New King of Fighters game, actually, though. That's pretty dope. Yeah, no, that guy was capping. I didn't think Pac-Man would be in Fortnite. This looks interesting. Hmm. This looks really interesting, actually. I don't know. I love how everyone in chat is just debating about Fortnite and stuff like that. You guys ready for my Fortnite hot take? Are you ready? I think that Fortnite is trash now. Now. And I never played Fortnite. But I know back when it was really popular, like in 2017, I think. I think the game was good. It was a breath of fresh air. And then it just got oversaturated. Everyone started copying battle passes and things like that. And that wasn't necessarily them copying from Fortnite, but just battle royales in general just got very just diluted, and they became too abundant, and Fortnite just lost its I wouldn't say its popularity, but its energy. And to keep up and set themselves apart from all of the other battle royales, they introduced new mechanics that ultimately brought the game down. I remember like mechs and swords and stuff like that. Those things just made the game worse. And now it's come to the point where they've made Fortnite imposters, which I get chills down my spine just saying that those two words together. But it's literally just Fortnite Amogus, and it's awful. Don't support Fortnite imposters. It's a blatant ripoff. They didn't even ask for a collab. They could have easily done a collab, and Inner Sloth would have said yes. I can almost guarantee it. I don't think Fortnite has been good since like 2018. But yeah, and I've never played Fortnite before. I just, it didn't interest me. Battle Royales never really interested me. And I don't mean to be all, Fortnite bad, Minecraft good, but that's just my honest opinion. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I know I just triggered somebody, but man, I'm glad I got the audio working, because now I can stream events like this. Obviously, this isn't a very big event, and a lot of the things they talk about don't really interest me because I'm a Nintendo guy, and this isn't really, interested me all that much. But I like seeing the other side. I still like to be knowledgeable on games coming out on different platforms and things like that. But, when there's a Nintendo Direct, or I really wish I could have started streaming earlier so I could have live reacted to the Pokemon Presents. Because my live reaction would have been I would have popped off. You guys would have seen me pop off so hard. I popped off harder than like anyone has seen me ever pop off when I watched that BDSP trailer and the Legends Arceus trailer. They were both just so good. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been paying attention to anything that this guy has been saying. Ugh. Oh, people are spouting hot takes in chat. Fortnite ruined gaming. It makes microtransactions seem acceptable in gaming, but it's not. No one wants their nice spelling of their. No one wants their multiplayer games riddled with microtransactions. Well, this is true. Fortnite was not the first game to do this. Fortnite merely, I believe, popularized the Battle Pass format, which in and of itself is riddled with microtransactions, yes, but microtransactions were a lot more prominent even before Fortnite came into relevance. They were still a thing. If you look at things like, I believe Battlefront 2. Notorious. Release date here. November 17th, 2017. Fortnite release date. Might be wrong about this one, but... yeah, they came out around the same time. But even games that came out before Fortnite, especially in the mobile department, if you look at old mobile games, you look at mobile games now, they're just riddled with ads, microtransactions, things like that. As much as I just don't really like Fortnite, I will stand up for it in the sense that it was simply following the trends. That the trends being mostly what EA tends to do and what mobile games tend to do. Wow, this chat is toxic. Shee. Man, I would love to be a game dev, but like, I'd love to make my own game. But at the same time, like, coding and things like that, like, they take a lot of work, and you have to be smart. Two things that I am not too known for doing. Wow, I still can't get over this chat. This is very toxic. Man, this is really toxic. Holy. Yo, Master Chief confirmed for Smash? No way. They got his helmet in the background. That must mean he's confirmed for Smash. Poor USAA Insurance getting no business after this. Oh. Who watches Gamescom and goes, oh yeah, I gotta get some insurance. Oh yeah, insurance time. Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. I definitely haven't made that joke like 5 times already. Alright, how much of this is left? Yeah. Don't ignoring me. Pretty much sums up the entirety of the chat right now. Don't ignoring me. You know, it.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Oh, excuse me. I just gotta go. I have this sudden urge to look up Pluto TV and consume their product.
Now, A House of Ashes is fantastic, but if you ever wished for a whole age of Ashes, then Playing Limited has you covered.
Also, please
Thank goodness. Wait, what?
you can take a short break from running the higher functions of the satellite.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. I didn't know it was live TV for free. That's kind of cool, actually.
Check it out.
I'm gonna get copyrighted though if I
Age of Ashes is a
show that.
free-to-play competitive multiplayer game where teams of 6 can battle it out in a huge arena for total domination. Oh, and did we mention that everyone is riding on a dragon? Here to tell us more about it is Anton Salikov, a game designer from Playwing. Hello,
This sounds
Anton.
interesting.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, actually.
Thanks for joining us today. Well, first off, for those who are unfamiliar, what exactly is Century Age of Ashes?
Alright, so Century is basically
Is it a
online
MOBA?
multiplayer dragon combat game, which makes for, I guess, a lot of adjectives. More simply, it's like dogfighting meets fantasy. We really strive to have these, epic battles with you riding the dragon, which has been, a popular thing.
Oh, it's not a
in
MOBA.
recent
Okay.
media. And
So
really
it's
wanted to
Mario
bring
Kart,
back,
but
to,
death.
to
Okay.
video games. Not only having, dragons
Is
to
it a
fight,
racing
but
game
also
or is it
to
like a
ride.
dogfight?
And, that was something that was,
This looks
not
interesting.
really seen in recent years, and we tried to bring that back to video games.
Awesome. So when people dive into Century Age of Ashes for the first time, what game modes are expected at launch? I also know there's a new game mode you unveiled, so can you also talk about that?
Yeah, I will. I will definitely. All right. So the idea was to have the first two modes which were available during the first beta sessions. One was called Carnage. Carnage is, I guess, the simpler one. It's a 6v6 battle in which you have one team battling the other, and the one that wins is the one with the most kills.
This
And
actually
you
looks
have
really
this,
interesting.
Interesting twist, which is
I'd
called
play
the bonus
this.
system. And the bonus system is basically when you
Could
kill an
capture the
enemy, you have
flag. This looks really
you have a
sick,
key count,
actually.
a bounty count that goes up. And if someone
Is it only
kills
on
you, they will get
Xbox?
no points to their team. So there's some kind of
Or is it on
risk-reward
PC?
dynamic going on. And,
I would
as
assume
for
it would be
the
on
vehicle
PC
fighter,
as well.
It's a battle for a flag that pops up somewhere.
If they definitely want it to be more mainstream and become super popular, PC is a must.
The game wins. And so these two modes are quite complementary. One is more like about intense battles, and the other one is more like about tactical team play, because you have to rely on your friends to win in Century.
And there's a new game mode that you guys just revealed. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure. So after releasing both Carnage and Gates of Fire, we really felt like we could have a game mode that could bring out the best of both worlds. And so this idea with the new mode, which we called Spoils of War, is basically to play on this idea which is fairly popular with Dragon, which is the dragon holding stuff, holding treasures in layers. And so we really felt like we could have something really interesting going on with this idea.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Spoils of War is like the other
This
mode,
looks really
it's a
cool.
6 mode with NPC dragons roaming around the map. You can just attack them, and they are carrying gold. So you can pick up the gold as you attack them. And when you pick up the gold, you have to bring it back to your base. The issue is obviously another team is trying to do just the same. So you might get attacked when carrying the gold. So you might want to have players protecting you. Might want to have players protecting your base, because maybe enemies will try to steal it first, steal some gold from you. And so it's really like a very epic, very fun, very interesting mode that we have going on. And it's still being polished.
Huh.
obviously.
This looks really awesome, actually. If you don't know, I really love medieval stuff and knights and dragons, things like that. So this is right up my alley, and it looks really cool. I just hope, because it is free to play, I just hope the microtransactions aren't, abundant.
Yeah, absolutely. So each class in Century, we really wanted to for players to have the opportunity to identify themselves with the characters and the gameplay. And so we currently have 3 classes going on, each with different abilities and different dragons, because we felt like the gameplay had to be reflected to how the good dragons look and how they feel when you play them.
Nah, people in chat are capping about them showing Silk Song. Did I actually miss Hollow Knight Silk Song?
Visual representation and visual stuff going on. So
there's no way.
You play as the rider and the dragon at the same time.
Awesome. So are there like story beats and point of view moments for both, or are they both kind of just together as one force?
So each knight or character has this its own, I guess, relationship
He's
with
capping.
the dragon.
Don't believe chat.
One might be more distant, the other one might be more into communicating with the dragon. But that's something that we're going to talk a bit more later on when we fully develop the lore. We have currently scenarists working on the lore, and it's something that we really want to bring to life to Century player is the actual story behind the game.
Ooh, that was some weird clipping there.
We're playing as both, not actually the rider or the dragon. So can you tell us more about the 3 different classes that are launching with the game?
All right. So the first class is called the Phantom. It's more like some kind of.
I think it'd be cool if you could like hijack other people's dragons, like GTA style, just push them off. That'd be pretty cool.
The second class is called the Wingward. Wingwards are more like protectors, I guess, with dragons that can rush to your side. And
I think a game mode would also be cool where you have the riders fighting it out on the grounds, and then you have dragons fighting out at the top.
Personal preference?
The Wingward.
That would be kind of cool. But of course, they'd have to design whole new mechanics for fighting on the grounds versus fighting in the air and things like that.
Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch come to mind, but this game controls differently than what you would expect from that. So can you tell us about more of what players can expect from that? So can you tell?
All right, so what we had in mind when first starting was to look at, obviously, at,
yeah, I don't know. From what I've seen from the showcase, it was pretty
first off, we kind of, moved some things around.
Pretty underwhelming, I think. It definitely needs tomorrow. Definitely needs something big to keep people to come back and not be too disappointed.
It's all about the camera, it's all about the controls, it's all about speed, and it's all about having this this breath of fresh air when you try to dive first with the dragon. That's a very cool moment when you first play Century.
Awesome. Can you tell us a bit about the arenas we'll be battling in? So I assume the goal here was to build these to accommodate these massive dragons, while also, what are some of the different ways you can customize your character in game beyond class?
All right, so first I'm going to speak about the arenas, obviously. We currently have like 2 arenas, and so the first arena is like set on a lake, it's very icy, and the other one is in a desert. So we really wanted to have this different, fantasy setting in different climates and different stuff going on with each one, which will be a breathtaking sight the first time you play it. And so as for the customization, we have rider armor, we have rider weapons, we have dragon armor, and we have dragons, simply dragons, dragon, we might call it skins, but we prefer the word dragons. So we have dragons with the same morphology, but different, scale patterns and stuff and colors, and we have like more legendary dragons which have their morphology changed a bit, so they are better, they're just beautiful.
That's cool. So do the environments change at all, or are they pretty consistent?
Actually, we have different moods, different times of day and stuff, but we don't change really the climate of the game. Though we might want to do that in events or something when we're live.
So I've been looking, and apparently the Marvel game is kind of like XCOM.
One thing I wanted to ask about in particular.
I didn't realize that.
About baby dragons.
But
how will they be used besides
that sounds a lot cooler than what I was expecting. So yeah, I do have high hopes for the. I do have not high hopes, but I do have high expectations. Ooh, are they going over the loot box system?
About wanting to have more, personal in a way interaction with the dragons. Feeding it, petting it. It's like that meme that we had going on in the video game world with the pet the dog feature. Can I pet the dog in this game? That's the same with dragons, basically.
You can pet the dragon. It's so cool.
Expectations around this idea. So the idea with dragon babies is that you have this egg and that you
so it's like that what was that mobile game Dragon City. Yeah, Dragon City. It's like that kind of.
As your own dragon. So yeah, dragon babies.
Not sponsored by them, by the way.
I will probably get
Although if you are watching Dragon City, sponsor me.
So you mentioned earlier that this came back from some feedback that you received, and there was a very long beta process. What were some of the things you learned in that second closed beta that you actually took to the release version?
Yeah, so following the second beta, we really felt like we wanted to have some time to refine, polish the game, address some of the feedback that we have, and indeed.
Yeah, it definitely needs more polish. You can see like just right there. Right here, he hits the wall. Right here. He just kind of clips into the wall there. But, minor nitpicks like that. But
I can't talk too much about right now. And also, the feedback which was more something that we anticipated, but not in the form we felt was important enough for players. So maybe
I do like the capture the flag idea, like where you don't have just like one flag.
You definitely sold me on the game, but could you tell me about the Founders Pack and how the audience can get in on
there's
the
like different
floor
goals you have to
right
run
now,
through, and it's kind of like
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh,
yeah.
the gifts they can give
yeah,
to a friend?
you definitely just clip through a lot there. Yeah, it definitely needs some more polish, but that's why
Last week, but they are available today.
it most likely isn't coming
There are
out
3 tiers, and you can actually gift one to
for
your
a
friends
while.
if you wish. If you feel generous or just want to support the game, you can actually hop on with a friend and have this Founder Pack gifted to them. So it's really cool.
That is awesome. That's an easy way to have fun.
Man,
Remember,
this
everyone,
looks really
Century
clean,
Age of
though.
Ashes releases on November 18th for PC, and we can't wait to try it out for ourselves.
Yeah, it is on PC.
Anton, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Time for another quick break and for me to finally hit up the bathroom. I've been here since the countdown started. But you stick around for more of our opening night live after show. There's plenty more fun to be had. Hope you'll join us. We'll be right back after this.
All right, lads. That joke made me feel discouraged, but I think we're gonna call it here. It's the after show, so I don't think it's gonna get any better, and I'm tired. So, yeah, I think that we'll just we'll end it here. But thanks for coming out, if you did. Thanks for supporting the stream. You can always check out the playlist that has been made on my channel. You can go to playlists and you can see all the VODs of past streams to watch and things like that. And keep a lookout for more streams in your sub box in the future. But see ya.